Do you all know that the Declaration of Independence is a motion just like my book for independence is a motion for independence? So I gave my motion for independence to the president and vice president of these United States. See that stamp date and time? See, that lets you know that the federal government got this, right? See, it's in the United States District Court in the Middle District of Florida. See, that's me, Tommy Chancey Counsel Sr., Folk Counsel Incorporated is the plaintiff. And see who the defendants are: President Donald John Trump, Vice President Mike Pence, Attorney General Jeff Sessions, Judge Carlos E. Mendoza, and then Judge Gregory J. Kelly, right? These are the people, see, and it's a pleading, objecting to report and recommendations. This is, if you Google me, Tommy Chancey Counsel Sr., you will see this report and recommendation. This is my objection to it. Wait a minute, I'm gonna make show you. Let me see. You see where it say objection? See right here. That's my objection to what you. If you Google me, if you Google my name right there, see Tommy Chancey Counsel Senior, then you will see this case. See now, I give you that because I want to read. This is the United States. When it was 13 colonies request for independence from its king, like I'm requesting my independence from my country in the same manner. Now, I read some of it before, right? And it's saying, okay, man, I'm gonna go back to, but when long train of abuses and usurpations pursuing invariably the same object events, a design to reduce them under absolute despotism. It is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. See, that's what I'm doing with my testimony, right? I'm writing them saying, hey, my children's children can't be prosperous with this tyranny that you have on me, and you're my government. See, so, and to provide new guards for their future, which I did as Folk Counsel Incorporated, such has been the patient sufferance of those colonies as Tommy Chancey Counsel Sr., Folk Counsels Incorporated, and Chancey Incorporated is now in sufferance. See what I'm saying? And such is now the necessity, which is in the civil and criminal courts, civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, necessity which constrains them, which is Folk Counsels Incorporated, to alter their former system of government in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. And then that is this evidence right here. But see, now that's when I entered in. See, now these is when they was trying to throw the case out. See, this is just like King George. That's why I'm using the Declaration of Independence against the government that has been established against me. See? So now I'm using the same history that this country formed itself on to then prove the necessity of my Bible to my future generations. Just like Americans' history is its Bible, it's its testimony to how America became what it is. but America's history is dark. And that's why my history is light. Okay? Now, the history of the present king of Great Britain. See, so that was then on July 4th, 1776. This was the motion to the king, just like this is the motion to the president of the United States, to the governor of the state of Florida, to the elected officials, to let them know that my independence has been taken. I hadn't lost it by some crime that I committed. It was taken from me by a crime that my government committed against me. Okay, so now it says the King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment and an absolute tyranny over these states, which was at the time 13 states. Right now I'm saying over these states, all 50 states and territories, because America has multiplied. It was fruitful and it multiplied, just like the Bible, see? But it has multiplied in darkness. America has never been truthful in her advances. She has always had an ulterior motive because of those who was over her. See, just like King George was over her when she was named 13 colonies of Great Britain. Then now these tyrannical leaders are now over America as our state representatives, as our senators, as our congressmen and women. See, now they want protection, but they're no different than King George was. They should know when you get into the government, then you better do right by the people, because of the Declaration of Independence will be put on you. See, so this is their repeated injuries, right? Over these states. To prove this, let facts. See, these facts. See, it say let facts. So these facts. See how I reported it? Then they redacted it. See, these facts. See, that's why my Declaration for Independence is the same as the states, the 13 states Declaration of Independence. See, it's no different. It's just that the federal government is now King George. Okay, to prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. See, they wanted the same thing I wanted, that the world see what the king doing to me. But see, now they just like King George. They descendants of King George. They are now denying me of my rights, and they waiting on me to hurt a citizen so they can look like they are the protectors of the people. But I'm saying, well, if you the protectors of the people, why you trying to get me to hurt myself, let alone hurt somebody else? Like, why you won't protect me when I have contacted you, I have called the authorities? But see, if you are racist, then you are not for the people, you're for yourself. See, this is not for the country, this is for you. See, what I'm doing is for the world. They're just like the founding fathers. See, they say to a candid world. See, they was pleading to the world. That's why France came and helped them. See, but now you won't let Africa come help me. You won't let Haiti come help me. You won't let Cuba come help me. But when you was me, France came and helped you. And you gave France 828 million acres. But why you won't even give me back my house for the services that I rendered to my country? All right. Now it says, he has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance unless suspended in their operation till his assent So let's see what assent is. ASSENT. Let's see what it is. So we got, like I say, we here now, we might to agree to or approve of something such as an idea or suggestion. Yeah, I said that yesterday, especially after thoughtful consideration. So, see, that's the same thing that they doing to me. See, they not allowing their governors to pass laws that would allow me to get my independence back. See, the same thing. See, this is what's happening now. What happened when you was a peasant? See, this is what in the Bible they say when the king, one guy, he owed the king, he pleaded for his for forgiveness, so the king forgave him. But then when he was in a position to show mercy, he didn't, and the king heard about it. And then the king came back and charged him, and he said, why you didn't show mercy to the man that owed you, and when you asked me to show mercy to you? See, this is what's happening with the United States of America. See, it has lost the importance of independence that the 13 states had that was once the 13 colonies. See, this is what happened when you get full of yourself. See, so now he has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people unless those people would relinquish the right of representation in the legislature. See, that's what they doing to me. See, they want me to relinquish my rights as an American citizen. So then what would I have? If you done gave me a felony, you took my country, why then do I owe you for the crime you committing against me? That's what you said King George was doing to you in your own motion for independence. Your founding fathers' motion for independence is no different than Tamika Ray Sean Castle's father's motion for her independence, or Tommy Chancey Castle Jr.'s father's motion for his independence, or Benita Elaine Epps Castle's husband motion for her independence. See, that's why he staying a slave, so that that emancipation can be historically established forevermore. See, just like the emancipation of my ancestors was supposed to be unalienable, right? See, you wasn't supposed to be able to do away with it. See, see, I get all, this is very emotional, man. Because yesterday I died. Because I died in that scene when H&R Block wouldn't help me, right? And now I'm reading that, see, I'm no different than George Washington and them. I'm no different than Thomas Jefferson. See, but this country has became like King George. So even Thomas Jefferson them would be again, they would do the same Declaration of Independence that I'm giving, but they would have to give it to the president of this country. They would have to give it to the lawyers and judges. They are doing the same crime. Look, see, you have to relinquish the right of representation in the legislature. A right is estimatable to them and formidable to tyrants only. See, it's saying it's only for tyrants, just like in court, right? Look at Donald Trump. He not want to be judged like what he called normal people. That's what they saying. See, listen, let's read it again. Unless those people would relinquish their right of representation in the legislature. See, a right estimate, like estimate, right? Like it's inestimable, right? So that means you can't estimate it, right? So it's no value to it. See, that's what I'm telling y'all about Amendment 14, Section 4. It is written in the motion for independence. See, they saying that once you have, if you are in rebellion against the United States, anybody who suppressed that rebellion, their bounty can't be questioned. See, and that is off of this because of the formidable to tyrants only. See, so I'm bringing the tyrants to justice in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida ever since February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. See what I'm saying? But these tyrants, see, and it said he has called together legislative bodies at places unusual. See what I'm saying? Like now, this is all unusual now, because now I'm showing that poor people in America don't have the same rights as wealthy people. That's like the King's Court. See, if you're not part of it, then you're against it. See, so now you're being slaughtered through legislation. See what I'm saying? So it's still slaughter. It's just that you're not able to avenge your death. You see, like I have this is an illegal death, but they call it biblically the mark of the beast. See, so check it now. Unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the dispository of their public records. See, like this is not in the public record. See, they taking it out and they only putting in what they want. See, depository. Hold on, let's break it down. Like I say, we here now. We might as well go on get what we need to get out of it. So I'm getting it. I'm looking it up here. Okay, depository. Okay, a person to whom something is entrusted. See, so the president is your dispensatory. See, that's what dispensatory. So your president, your governor, that's why right here I got with our dispensatory for the state of Florida, and he then was derelict on his duty. He then became hiding the information. See, that's for himself. That's what your founding fathers of the United States was saying when they were talking about King George. So see, how am I any different than your founding fathers when I'm founding Folk Houses Incorporated? I'm saying, why did I have to go through so much to do business in my country? I was just trying to do business with my countrymen. Now I'm gonna show you now. This is what they saying. Okay, now it says this dispository of their public records for the sole purpose of fatiguing them. See, like that's what they see. They even saying fatiguing, right? So let's look it up. Okay. Here it is right here, causing physical or mental weariness or exhaustion. That's what they tried to do to me yesterday, and that's what they doing with the $5.8 million lien and the 5.1. See, they trying to exhaust me. See what I'm saying? But see, they no different than the king. See, but now they want protection from the same people that they trying to exhaust. See, now them two in compliance. See, with his measures. See, look, this the same thing. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly. See, the same thing they doing when they trying to gerrymander the vote. See, they the same King George type people, man. See, he, opposing with manly firmness. See, he's saying he manhandling them. Same thing they did to me. Call the police on me, police pulling guns on me. That's manhandling me. And then they trying to do it till I fatigue out. And then what they gonna do? Kill me just like King George did? But see, they doing the same thing to me that King George did to them. So how are they descendants of America? They descendants of Great Britain. See, they all family. Them people were fighting cousins, man. That's what I keep telling you. This like This like a family war. Great Britain, they cousins. That's why if you look at America, it's set up just like Great Britain. Our House of Representatives is their parliament. Our Congress, all is set up the same. Our flags even close similar. they the same. That's who owned us. See, so they doing the same thing that they was accustomed to doing. See, firmness, his invasion of the rights of the people. See, they invaded my rights. So just because it's one person, it ain't everybody, but it's everybody once you see it. Because if you come up against them, you'll be just like me, just like they were. He has refused for a long time after such this solutions to cause others to be elected. Obama, Trump, Biden, after I had reported the crime of President George W. Bush to Governor Jeb Bush, then I had to report it to Governor Rick Scott, and then he got elected to Senator Rick Scott. See what I'm saying? See, I mean, they textbook violating the Declaration of Independence. See, he has refused for a long time after such solutions to cause. Now let's go to dissolutions. See, that when I have a problem with some, but I know it's pronunciation. But this is, I just want to show y'all the Bible because it's my Bible. So I'm showing you how I wrote it. And if I did something wrong, I made a mistake, I punished myself by me having to look it up. Like, my mama used to teach me. So that's me punishing myself. So I'm sorry for y'all. The act or process of dissolving. See, so now this is what I was doing in court. I was dissolutions, right? So I was dissolving the crime that was committed against me legally. See, to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative powers incapable of annihilation, having returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. See, that's what happened when they say I got cancer. See what I'm saying? That's an invasion. When they put that syringe and they put that foreign element solution in my body, that was an invasion. See, when they lying on me, that's an invasion. See, and then now it's a convulsion. Like, let's see, we here now. We might well. See, let's talk about them when they were me. See, let's not talk about me when I'm them. Let's talk about them. I want the same thing they wanted for my children, right? Convulsions. An abnormal, violent, and involuntary contraction or series of contractions of the muscles. See, so they using their might, and now I got them in convulsions. See, I'm using the law against them, and now their history got them muscling. See, they just jacking. See, because I got them. See, that's why I say I got them moving. See, they body. See, they don't know what to do. See, they like the king. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. This is the same thing within. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states. See, same thing they did with us. They sterilizing us. They putting us in prison. They stopping us from being families. See, this is what getting me about these United States now. Why you don't have the same patriotism that the original 13 states had? Because you are King George. See, you have taken over. It's 37 more states now. So where's the original states? See, now the masses have taken over the original 13. So where did they come from? So now they are bringing dissension in because they wasn't from the original. See, I'm the original. That's why I can now speak from the same tyranny that they spoke from. See, I'm giving the same motion that they gave. My motion is no different. See, he has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, which is he have denied 4 councils population. See, Chancellor Incorporated a territories population, same thing. See, but now he allowed 14 states all the way to 50 states now. So why at the beginning he wouldn't even give 13 states freedom and independence? Now you telling me he got 50 states and territories? Man, that man done tricked us. Okay, now, for the purpose of obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners. See, the same thing America doing now. So wouldn't that be the king? See, they saying people who foreigners and who not. But now, when it was 13 states in their new form, they was all foreigners. They were saying that the king wouldn't do what now America is doing. It would not give out a helping hand to its neighbors. So see, the king was against King James. See, George is a descendant of King James. See, so King George was violating King James' version of the Bible. And that's what they was telling him. It's the same thing I'm telling America with the Quran, the Bible, history, and their own Declaration of Independence supporting my Bible, my version of my tyranny that I am now presently dealing with from the present king in these United States of America. It's a king in here. But see, I'm just saying that I had to beat the king, so why am I not a king? If I had to reveal the king that you do not even know that's in this country, and the president is just like the governor whose name was Pontius Pilate, then I'm showing you that it's somebody own our country. We're not independent, we're dependent. And I'm showing you that the same motion that the founding fathers of the original 13 states employed against King George, I am now employing against the United States of America, the 50 states and its territories. So who is the king? See, so you obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migration hither. See, hither. That's it. So that's letting you know they English. That's King James lingo. Hither. And raising the condition of new appropriations of land. See, folk houses and court. That's what they doing. See, they took folk houses appropriation of land that my wife and I purchased. They stole it. They just took it. See, the same thing the king used to do to your founding fathers of our great country. But now y'all doing it to me. So how are y'all descendants of George Washington and not descendants of King George? If I got to use the same Declaration of Independence against you that was done against King George, how could you be George Washington people? How could you be Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, and denying independence just like King George did? I'm reading your founding fathers' motion, but this is my motion. But theirs was they wasn't allowed to go to court either. So now how can America now say it's independent when it's against its declaration for independence? How can you celebrate July 4th and then deny a citizen like you was denied in your celebration? So if you are denying your citizens, what are you celebrating? That's an illusion, man. Ain't no independence if I'm still. See, he has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices, see, and the amount and payment of their salaries. See what I'm talking about? He has erected a multitude of new offices, and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. See, like they came and ate up all the food. See, look, substance. See, that's the same thing they doing with us. See, they eating all the prosperity, and then when they mess up, right, they tell us that we in trouble. But when they living high on the hog, they don't pass nothing down to us, so why it ain't we when you doing good? It's only we when you done messed up. See, essential nature. See, that's what they saying, substance, right? So they say they ate your essential nature, a fundamental or characteristic part of quality. Christian Science is God. Okay, ultimate reality that underlies all outward manifestations and change. See, practical importance. So this is all the stuff they ate up, physical material form, physical material from which something is made or which has a discrete existence. So that's your food. They was eating up everything, just like you doing with us now. You taking our tax dollars, you bailed out your friends in 2008 against Amendment 14, Section 4. See, you are who you despise. See, America now, the founding fathers of America would despise. Just like I am now showing you what they was talking about. The same thing. Swarms of officers to harass our people. That's the polices. They come in a swarm. See, but when you call them, they don't come. See what I'm saying? But when the police call on you, see what I'm saying? But it's your tax dollars that they swarming on. So now when you call them, why they don't go swarm the people who messing with you? Because they say you one person. But you saying, but I'm a citizen, so I'm not one person. I'm a body of people. See what I'm saying? So let me see. I just want to. Okay, look, and and then this getting old. He has kept among us in times of peace standing armies without consent of our legislatures. See, look what they did to me. I'm occupied. Standing army. Police is everywhere. Every time I go somewhere, it's a police. They all around me, waiting on me to do something stupid. But I'm saying, but aren't you supposed to be there to make sure don't nobody do nothing stupid to me when we in court together and you say I owe you $5 million, $5,800,000? So what is that for if it's not supposed to be services rendered, right? But now how can I pay you when you redacting my books? See, this is what they was talking about. See, you're denying me of my prosperity. But then you say I owe you. But if I could sell my book, then I could pay you. But if I sell my book, then people will know that you committing a crime against me. So if you committing a crime against me, why I gotta pay you?